So I fuck with myself more like so good.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a pretty fun video for you guys, or at least I thought it was kind of fun, because I am doing a really colorful makeup look, which I don't think I've had this much color on my eyes yet. I mean, I've done like a blue cut crease, but like this is fire. Like this reminds me of just like Phoenix, like Arizona. So I did use the new Morphe 35O2 palette right here, which is gorgeous, you guys. This has been hyped up everywhere, and I can see why. These right here, these three, pigmented as fuck, and I just love that they're bright for like fall. Like me in general, even like lipstick, I really like bold, bright kind of colors, so I just like that those are incorporated in there. But yeah, this is what the palette looks like. Lots of warms, lots of browns, but they all have different like undertones. So like this brown right here has a purple, while this one over here like have reds, and then these ones like have orangey, like warm tones underneath that. And there's a good black in here. I feel like the only shade that I felt was missing from this palette was a like shimmery brown. So like it'd be perfect if this brown was a shimmer. Overall, I feel like this was a pretty decent palette. I really like it. So if you guys want to see how I created this eye makeup look, go ahead and keep watching. So I'm going to take the E.l.F. Daily Hydration Moisturizer all over my skin, and I'm just using this to prep my skin. And then I'm just going to line my lids with some washi tape, and then use the Morphe M441 brush with the bright yellow shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe Cosmetics. And I just took this one into the crease. I feel like if I were to redo this look ever again, I'd probably put a lot more yellow shadow, just because of the, like, I wanted a sunset look, so I feel like the look would have benefited with more yellow. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go into the 35O2, and with the shade Ablaze, I'm just going to take this all the way into the crease from outer to inner corner, blending it with the Morphe brush. And then, as always, we do want to make sure that we take a fluffy brush and just blend all the edges, so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm going to move on to the outer corner area part of the eye by taking the bright red from the palette. And that shade is just called Fire. So with the same Morphe brush, I'm taking this to the outer area corner of the eye. And I did go in with a little, then added a little more, and I keep adding basically just depending on how deep and intense I wanted the red. And again, with a fluffy brush, just blending out all the creases. Now, because I did want to make it like a fiery sunset transition on the lid, I went back in with that yellow, and I just sort of placked it. Totally did that. I packed it onto the inner corner area of the eye, not being too shy to bring it far in. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up that area with the shades In the Zone and the shade Toast. Just a mixture of those are going to go onto the outer V area of the lid, and I do go back in and make sure to intensify it and deepen it up. I didn't want to go with any black just because I felt like that would take away from the whole sunset look that I was going for. And then I just took the shade Ablaze onto the middle center of my eye with my finger, and then I blended that out with a fluffy brush. And then to add some like chrome like sparkle to the eye, I took the shade Sauce from the 35O2 palette with a brush, and I just wet that and put that onto the whole like lid area where the orange was put down. And then in the yellow part of the eye with like the inner corner area, I took a gold pigment from L'Oreal, and I just put that all over that area and made a nice like gold, yellow, orangey to red kind of transition on the eyes. And again, I'm just deepening up the outer area, blending things, making everything just go nice and seamless, sort of like a sunset. And then once I take off the washi tape, you guys can see just how it was kind of irritating because like one went up and then one went out, but just see all like the different like transition area on the eye. And then I did go ahead and do a winged liner, and I made sure to make it pretty bold just because the eyes were already like really bold on their own, just being like that fiery red and orange. I didn't want to like try to like dim it down with like no liner or small liner. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw on lashes. These ones are, I believe, from Ardell. They're probably like the wispy lashes onto the face. So the face, I'm just gonna use the Nivea Post Shave Balm. And then mixing two foundations, I like the Fenty Beauty Foundation and the Revlon Color Stay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend these on using my Real Techniques sponge. And then you guys couldn't see before my camera died, but I did highlight and contour with the Hard Candy Glamoflauge. Did my brows using the Milani something, I can't remember what it's called, but I will link it below. And then I just bronzed and contoured. I used Pacifica Bronzer and then a Kat Von D palette. This one is the Shade and Light Contour one, which you guys all know. And for blush, I use the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. I can't remember what it's called. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the same palette for my highlight, and I just mix Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. And then I did add some more of the glitter pigment to the inner corner of my eyes. And then finishing up with lips, I'm going to use this Maybelline lipstick and then top it off with a Buxom lip gloss. And I believe that the shade name is like Kristen. I believe it's a plumping lip gloss, which is really beautiful. And I thought that pairing a lip gloss with the eyes would be a lot better than pairing like a matte with like the glittery lip or glittery lids. As you guys can see, I was feeling myself, so that's how you guys know that I love the look. And I'm really glad that I ordered the palette and dug into it and used the shades that I did. Alright guys, so that's it for this look. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. I did really enjoy creating it. If you are thinking of trying out the palette, I would definitely recommend it, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye.